My hair loss was all over. It wasn't just like there was patches, it was all over. I was basically like bald. Well, I was looking for a doctor who does hair transplants, and then I didn't know where else to look, so I just Googled, and I just found him because he had a bunch of good reviews, so I found Dr. Schreiber that way. The scheduling process was very easy, and I just called up here and made an appointment. And I don't live in the area, so I live about an hour and 15 minutes away near DC in Rockville, Maryland. And they found a time that was conducive to my schedule, and within a week I came up to have a consultation with Dr. Schreiber. The office staff was very warm, very customer service oriented, made me feel comfortable. My initial consult went very good. I wasn't really sure what to expect. And Dr. Schreiber made me feel very much at home, and he came across not as a doctor, but as a friend. And you know, his bedside manners, even though this plastic surgery was just really good, that he put me at ease, and it felt right. It made sense, and it felt right for me to go ahead with the decision to go ahead and have hair transplant surgery with him. I wasn't sure up until that point, because I thought, well, maybe you can just take Rogaine, I'll rub Rogaine, take Propecia and stuff like that, and just play by ear. And, you know, these days lots of people said, you know, you don't need to do it. But then once I went to talk to Dr. Schreiber, I saw some of the results that some of his patients had. And then he showed me, he's just very matter of fact, he's like, this is what we can expect for you. And I was like, I'll take it, absolutely, why not? Absolutely. I'd gone to a couple other physicians who do hair transplant surgery. I'm not going to name their names, and they're in this area. And I just got a very mechanical feeling from them, and just kind of like a factory, like get in, get out, all right, this is what we're going to do, sign on the dotted line. I was like, no, I'm not. Dr. Schreiber was just, and maybe because we're similar in age, but he just had a very warm vibe, more comfortable, just like a friend, and that was very conducive to me, and I was just like, that resonated with me. So I was like, this is the guy I'm looking for. I know that he's going to get good results for me. The procedure was very simple. I just came here approximately like at 7:30 in the morning. It lasted till about 4:30. We had a break for about an hour. I was just basically reclined and watching any set of movies that I wanted to. It was relaxing. I didn't feel any pain, and there was Dr. Schreiber and two assistants who were working on my hair. They took out some parts of my hair from the back of my head and then extracted the follicles, and then they divided, and then very softly and gently they implanted into your head. And I didn't feel any pain. It was pain-free, and it was relaxed. I was watching TV the whole time. It was pain-free. It was relaxed. We even ate lunch together, and it wasn't a big deal. It was just very simple. It was easier than having a tooth extracted, I'll put it that way. So it's nothing to fear. So if anyone's considering it, it's not that difficult. It's easy. After procedure, Dr. Schreiber and staff were wonderful. And that solidified it for me, because I'm sure there's lots of plastic surgeons out there who, once they get the funds they need, the cash or whatever, and the procedure's done, well, that's it. But no, I saw him approximately 5 more times within a 6-month period, and he was always said, here's my number. If you need anything, call me, text me. His staff was great. When I had a question, I'd call, they'd get back to me immediately. Wonderful, wonderful experience. And again, a big reason why I'm sitting in this chair talking to you, to give my testimonial because of that. I would refer my mother and father to Dr. Schreiber. I would refer anyone I know. I'd refer any friends, family, everyone. It's not just that he has a great bedside manner. He's very good at what he does. But when you combine the two in a physician where he has both the great bedside manner, and he's got such a warm vibe and he exudes such positive energy, makes you feel at ease and believe that, okay, everything's going to be all right, and everything does turn out all right. Absolutely. I think he's excellent. If there's anyone who's in my situation, what I was at like a few years ago, considering this situation of whether they want to get this, I just say go ahead and get this and try Dr. Schreiber. At least get an initial consult, and I promise you to whoever's watching this that you will not be disappointed. I'm ecstatic about the results. It's been very life-changing for me. Granted, confidence, self-confidence, self-esteem comes for all of us from within, but when we change and we can improve on what's on the outside, whether it's going to the gym or cosmetically with hair or anything else, it has a big effect. My self-confidence went through the roof. My self-esteem went through the roof. The women I'm dating now are much different than what I was dating. As far as, and I'm not just going to base it all on looks, but obviously that has something to do with it, but also just much more personable, much more higher quality. And it's given me so much more than I expected when I had that initial consult with Dr. Schreiber. So that's why I'm sitting here giving you this testimonial. I'm not doing this because, he told me to do it. I was just like, I'll do it because that's how good my results were.